What's up everyone? And so I wanted to make a quick video on programming for bodyweight exercises. So when you're not in the gym, how does the overall structure of your training change? So the first one is going to be volume. So generally speaking, bodyweight exercises are easier to recover from than barbell or dumbbell exercises. That's just how it is. And so typically, if you want maximum results, your volume should actually increase when you are doing bodyweight training. This is also partially because the loading is going to be lower. If you're doing a bunch of bodyweight squats, naturally your volume will have to be higher to get even a decent stimulus. And this is especially true for more advanced athletes. Now I realize this isn't all that sexy of a topic. It's not like someone working out shirtless, showing you some new exercise, but learning how to program is absolutely essential for your long-term progress. So it's really something that is worth investing time and energy into learning and into mastering. So the next one is going to be your frequency. Generally, I would say your frequency should be higher when doing bodyweight training. Again, for the same reason that the exercises will generally be less stressful. So because they are less stressful, you can recover quickly, and thus you can train more frequently. I wouldn't get too carried away with this though, because it is certainly possible to train too frequently. I hear about CrossFitters doing, 3-4 workouts a day, and for most people that is just going to be excessive, especially when it comes to muscle growth. It is certainly possible to overdo it. So for me personally, the splits that I like for doing bodyweight training are going to be either one full body, probably 3 to 4 times per week, every other day would be ideal, or upper lower. This upper lower can start with 4 workouts per week, and then you can go to 5 and then to 6. So I would start with upper lower off, something like that, 4 days per week, and then maybe switch to 3 upper and 2 lower, and then finally progress to 3 lower and 3 upper if you are recovering adequately. If you are not, do less. You'll have to play it by feel to a certain extent. Now, the biggest difference between bodyweight and barbell gym training is going to be your intensity. So intensity is not your effort. It's not how hard you're trying. It's not like how hard you're pushing or how much you're sweating. It is simply the percentage of 1 rep max. Now, this is often very easy to calculate for barbell stuff, but for bodyweight stuff, it's either impossible or just stupid to do. You should not max out on dips. How would you have a 1 rep max on push-ups? Would you have someone stand on your back, but only like a certain percentage of their weight? I mean, pull-ups you can maybe do, but a lot of other bodyweight exercises, you simply will not have a percentage of 1 rep max because you won't have a 1 rep max at all. So I think with bodyweight exercises, it makes sense to just throw intensity out the window. Just get rid of it, don't worry about it, ignore it for bodyweight training on most exercises because it is not useful and it can actually be harmful. The last one is going to be RPE, which is how close you are pushing to failure. Now, this one is essential for bodyweight exercises. On a barbell, if you're not close to failure, you can still make gains because you are naturally overloading the entire body, naturally overloading that movement pattern. With bodyweight exercises, usually the weight is lower, the reps are higher, and thus you should push closer to failure. You really do have to push these movements hard in order to see muscular gains from them. So I would push your RPE quite close to failure, maybe 1 to 3 reps away from failure, if not to failure on a lot of these exercises. So if you're still watching, congratulations on caring about your training. This really is vital information which will affect your progress way more than most other information. So to recap, volume should be fairly high. Intensity, doesn't matter, who cares, throw it out the window. Frequency, moderate to high, 2 to 3 times a week per body part, using either upper lower or full body. and then RPE should be quite close to failure in order to really stimulate the muscle and get the most out of these higher rep exercises. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. Happy to help. Keep in mind I'm also writing training plans for people, and there are still spots for long-term coaching available if you want to make progress during this time. Happy to help you. That's all for today. A pretty short video, but a very, very important one. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Stay safe, like the video. It really does help the algorithm or whatever. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell. For the first 30 minutes, I will be very active in the comments. We could chat, you could ask me about training, any clarifications, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's it. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay home if possible, and I will see you next time.